Joe in Pennsylvania, you're on special delivery with Sam and Dave talking about Dave's Terminator movie theory.
Hey, Sam and Dave. Dave, I love you, but you're absolutely wrong.
Wow, another one.
Tell me why, Joe.
I'll tell you why. In the beginning of Terminator 2, Sarah Connor was incarcerated in the loony bin. John Connor was with foster parents, and that is, I think, who she's talking about, bad foster parents.
Yeah, but she wasn't in that loony bin for his entire childhood. I absolutely remember.
How do we know that?
We know it because she did raise... The kid knows her, dude. It's not like she's like some stranger. So she raised the John Connor. She just was probably in that loony bin for like the last couple years.
866-969-1969. Brian from Fargo, North Dakota. You're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
Yeah, say we can take care of that right here, but I think Dave's completely off the mark with this one.
Oh, wow.
If you listen to her soliloquy about the Terminator, it has nothing to do with how the kid was treated. She's starting to fall in love with the machine because he's a better dad than any human she's ever met.
I understand that.
Machine.
New theory.
But Brian, that I understand that. But then, how do you explain the past of all the dudes who have come into her life and whipped the shit out of this kid?
Well, that's beside the point, though.
Well, no, that's my theory.
About this machine.
I see. So Brian is presenting a new theory to us that Dave's theory about the Terminator is that Sarah Connor was a bad person and a bad mother. Brian's theory is that Sarah Connor wanted to have relations with the machine.
The only problem with that theory that I have found is that the machine has no cock.
Well, thank you, Brian. That would be a problem, but that wouldn't stop a person from wanting to. It would stop the action from going down.
And how do we know? How do we know he didn't have a robot cock?
It wasn't established. Didn't say specifically he does not.
I would think that if he had every other human, he had skin. I would think that they would have done something.
I mean, the technology was there. Matt in Arizona, you're on.
Time out. Because remember when he's naked, he has an ass.
So why wouldn't
you're not going to give him an ass
unless you're just a jokester. Matt in Arizona, you're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
You know, I got to say, Dave is probably hitting the tip of this. I think she wasn't after the Terminator cock. She has a fetish for transient cock. That's why she's always on the run looking for the next transient cock.
Oh.
The problem with that is those transients maybe hit her kid around a little bit, but she likes the way they treat her, you know, so that's the fucking problem. And
that's
where the
right.
Chronicles
All
should have
right,
went down that path about her being a transient lover, and it was bullshit. That's why I went off the air.
Thanks, Matt.
Right.
So,
Matt was absolutely right.
So you think she's just going around sleeping with homeless men?
That is what she does. She's a motorcycle chick. She probably mixed up with some motorcycle gangs, and you know how it is, unfortunately, for the old lady, so to speak, of the motorcycle gang, right, Pepper?
Gang.
I wasn't going to say it in case there's some gangs listening. But
so what we're saying here. This is one of the special delivery show's great concepts, the movie theory bit routine, we call it. Dave's movie theory is that Sarah Connor...
Bad mother, bad person.
Yes, Sarah Connor of the Terminator movies.
She's not the hero. She was
not a hero at all.
Just as much a villain to John Connor as the other, the cop Terminator of Terminator 2. She is just as much of a villain. She has allowed this child to be tortured.
Jason in Ohio, you're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
Good evening, boys.
Hiya.
My question is, what quote-unquote good mother knows how to load and accurately shoot a shotgun?
Right.
That's true. I mean, that's...
None! That's a great question. Zero.
Zero is the answer.
Zero.
And Sarah Connor is in that zero. Don the Trucker, you're on special delivery starring Sam and Dave.
Hey, guys, great show. I got two things. First, the Terminator does have a cock.
Okay.
You get to see it in the first scene in the first movie.
He had... Well, really?
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that now.
And the second thing is Sarah Connor was such a bad mother that John grows up to think that he's Batman. Sounds just like him.
Oh, I get that. That's a little... I love that. Don the Trucker with some Christian Bale humor. I'm just getting word. I don't mean to interrupt everything, but there is a link to our Cafe Press merchandise page on specialdeliveryfans.com.
Fantastic.
Officially.
Sammy, come here for a second.
All right.
Come here.
I'm moving over. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Actually, when before I worked for O&A, I had a website in college, and I actually had a section called Naked Arnold. And it was just, there was a hidden link on the website, and if you clicked it by mistake, you'd just go to a page with that picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger
is that the one from
naked.
Terminator?
No, that's not from Terminator.
Oh.
No, that's way before Terminator. Look at his hair.
I can't
No, the
tell.
hair on the top of his... Dave.
Oh, all right.
Dave was just putting up a classic
Do you think
nude...
he fluffed himself for that shot?
I hope not. A
Yeah, I would
classic
say.
nude picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you just Google image nude Arnold Schwarzenegger and make sure that the safety is off.
Well, I don't even remember what movie this is from.
All right, well that's just a picture of a man and his penis, Dave. I'm gonna stop.
What movie was that?
I'm gonna go back to looking at the call screen and not at your computer anymore.
I'm just looking at gay porn. Big deal. God. Look at hot gay porn.
Mike in New York City. New York City. Remember that?
What's up, buddies?
For salsa. You're on special
So if
delivery.
you remember,
okay.
in the second movie, Sarah Connor taught John Connor how to rob an ATM machine. I mean, that's a pretty good mother, in my opinion.
There are ways to teach your kid how to be a soldier and a fighter than breaking into ATM machines.
Yep.
I mean, what the hell?
He doesn't have to get beat.
And so now I think, Sam, you owe me $5.
Well, not yet. Because Kent the movie guy is going to clear this whole thing up.
Didn't he call it?
Yeah, but he's the movie.
Did I can't help it, but Dave, you're right. She's not a good person. She's not a good mother. She's clearly a complete psychopath,
Right.
and she's not a hero. She's just obsessed with one thing, and that's keeping her kid alive. That was the whole point. Was
So he can get
She's
beat
doing
again.
a bad job
right
of it.
frame of mind.
Every fucking 5 years, he's getting chased by another robot.
That sucks.
No, you're right, but it's not for the reasons you say. I really think she's actually looking at his foster parents.
All right,
And
thanks,
I don't
Cam.
even remember who the foster parents even were.
Well, I think there have been some naysayers, but I think you're right, Dave. She's a
Bad person. So, Sarah Connor, you go to hell, ma'am.
And that's today's movie theory. Hope you've